Hello everyone, good morning to all. Today, let us begin our political science lesson 1 on equality. So children, we all know that we are living in India and our country India is a democratic country. So children, what is democracy? Yes, democracy is a form of government in which people elect their representatives. That is, in India, all adults who are 18 years or above have the right to vote. Children, all people who have the right to cast vote without considering their economic background or their religion, caste, gender. So, without considering all these aspects, all people have the right to cast their vote. This is known as universal adult franchise. So, what is universal adult franchise? Yes, all citizens, irrespective of their religion, caste, gender, see their background, have the right to cast their vote. All has one vote. It is known as universal adult franchise. Clear? So children, can you tell me what is the key feature of a democratic country? Yes, a democratic government work on the principle of equality. See once more, the speciality of a democratic government is it functions on the basis of equality and justice. So let me begin a story of Kanta. So children, the early morning Kanta waited in the line, in the queue to cast her vote. And she observed the line, and in the line she find out people from different background. Like, see, some of the people who are standing in the line were teachers, doctors, industrialists, students, journalists. Then see her masters. Kanta is working in Jain Sahib's home. So her master Jain Sahib, her madam, everyone is standing in this line. So Kanta felt that she is equal with all others. And they casted the vote and people left from there. Kanta also returned back to her home. And when she reached her home, she understood that her child Gudiya was not well. So she wanted to take her child to the hospital, but she does not have enough money. So she needed money. So she had to complete work in the Jain Sahib's home. So she went there and she completed the work and she borrowed some money. She asked some advance to Jain madam. And she told that Kanta, don't make it as a habit. She warned. Anyhow, at last she got money, and with the money, she took her child Gudiya to the government hospital. And when she reached the hospital, she realized that in this line, she was not able to see people from different backgrounds. There she only saw people who belongs to poor background. And she waited there in the queue for long hours, and she consulted the doctor. The doctor in a hurry mood prescribed some medicines and she returned back. And she thought that if Jain Sahib's children had some illness, whether they will stand a queue like this. So children, when we analyze Kanta's story, we understood that she is living in an unclean area. That is, she lives in a slum region. Slum. And people are congested there. Thickly populated area where the availability of water, electricity, all are not available for them, and the area is not clean, unhygienic condition. Because of this unhygienic, unclean surrounding, their children are often met with different types of diseases. So children, we understood that the living condition and working condition of people who are living in India are different. That is, the living condition and the working condition are not equal, even though they are getting equal voting right. So children, inequality is there. In a democratic country, we can see inequalities, but the government is making policies, programs to maintain equality, but we can see lots of several types of inequalities based on the religion, caste, gender, etc. So children, let me share another story. So this story tells about the experience of a Dalit boy. His name was Om Prakash Valmiki. Om Prakash he was a Dalit boy. So, when he was studying in 4th standard, he had a bad experience in his school. That is, his teachers were not allowed him to sit on the bench. He was not allowed to mingle with other students. He was given a separate seat. He was made to sit on the floor, or sometimes he wanted to sit outside. And children, one day, his headmaster came and asked the boy to clean the school playground, and the boy was ready to clean, and he started cleaning the area. That time all his classmates were studying, and this repeated. He was made to clean the playground in the next days also. So children, one day his father noticed this. So he questioned the teachers and the master, why you are not allowing my child to study? So the teachers said, he was a Dalit, it is their duty. That is, we studied Dalits, the lower caste people, their main occupation was cleaning works. So children, the boy's dignity was questioned. All have self-respect. We have self-respect. The boy's self-respect was, dignity was denied. And children, his experience, when he was grown up, he became a writer. He was a famous Dalit writer. And his autobiography, Om Prakash Valmiki's autobiography is called Judan. Judan. In this Judan, he wrote his experiences. So children, why he was denied education, or why he was made to clean the school compound? Because he was a Dalit. He faced discrimination on the basis of his caste, All the upper caste students were allowed to sit inside the classroom and they were studying. So on the basis of caste in India, people are discriminated against. So children, in this story we understood that Om Prakash Valmiki's dignity was violated. Just because of his caste, his teachers, his classmates, they were considered him as unequal. So it is because of his father. He felt angry, he confronted the teachers, then only this treatment was stopped. This type of behavior was stopped. So children, in India we can see discriminations on the basis of caste. So dear children, now our government has started many programs to bring these communities, these Dalit communities to the mainstream of the society. Now many schools, special reservations are given and special scholarships are given to Dalit students for studying. So recently newspapers reported a Dalit girl named Sridhanya in Wayanad. Now she became a collector. No, she completed the UPSC, she cleared the UPSC exam, and now even though she was a Dalit, through education she came to the mainstream of the society. So through education only one can stop this type of caste barriers. So dear children, we have to understand that even though our country is based on the principle of equality, we can see different type of discriminations and inequalities. So hope that you understood. I request you all to read the lesson, and you must read the 2 stories given in your textbook, and we will meet again in the next class. Okay, thank you.